Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to a monster review on the brand new Cosmic from the Golden Legends Pass, Hardy. Man, it's been a while since I've done a monster review. This is where I level up my own monster and take him out into PvP, which means I can actually win these battles. And so here we have Hardy. He is the Magic Anticipator Attacker. And so yeah, I mean, that's probably what stands out the most about this monster. Anticipation unranked. And realistically, if you have this monster, you got him from the Golden Legends Pass, so you're going to be able to take him up to rank 3, which means you have the Anticipation, you have the Water Protection, in which you take half damage from water-based attacks, and you will also have Stamina Regen. Now, as of time recording this video, the only water monster is the free-to-play Legends Pass monster, Slugazoid, who's not really an attacker, but I imagine in the future this Water Protection will be helping you out, especially when a very strong water attacker comes out. And then the Stamina Regen, it helps the fact that you have Anticipation and you have Stamina Regen in case you got your stamina drained. When Anticipation triggers, you'll recover some stamina, which means you'll be able to attack, assuming it doesn't get removed, because this is just a status caster. Alright, with that being said, Caller of the Storms deals heavy magic damage, shock, and curse. Alright, so, I mean, the curse is a really good DOT, and then the shock just blocks further extra turns. So let's find this monster, and let's level him up. So, let's level him up all the way to 100, and hopefully I can do cap breakouts, because if you haven't seen the cap breakout system, it is a really awesome system. The cap breakout will essentially allow me to level him up past 100, even if I can't fully rank him up. So again, we'll see if I can do that right now. For now, we'll just max him out, level him up all the way to 100, and here we go. Alright, awesome. So, take a look at his stats. 7,744, that is the highest power of all the monsters. So Hardy is officially the strongest monster in the game. He also has the highest life stat in the game. That's right, 7,700 or 77,209 is the highest life stat. Now the speed, obviously that's fast, but compared to Cosmic monsters, that's on the slower end. Alright, relics. This monster can hold a mask relic, so it really depends. I guess before going on to relics, we gotta talk skills. So let's see what he has. Strike the Sun deals moderate magic damage. Use this if you are going to encounter any monster that can activate cooldowns. The way PvP is now tournament and you don't see what opponents you fight, if you're bringing this monster in PvP, it might be useful to bring Strike the Sun in case you fight like a Siamese that can activate your cooldowns. Alright, Strike of the Iron Wave deals moderate magic damage to enemies, applies stamina regen to itself. 83 stamina cost. Ooh, that's another reason it's good he has stamina regen. He has high stamina cost. Storm Rider deals low magic damage to all enemies. Orm's Blast deals heavy magic damage to one enemy, applies curse to one enemy. This is a fantastic skill. This is your main, like, kill skill, I would say. Moisture Drinker applies stamina leak to enemies, gives 50% of stamina to itself. One turn cooldown, 39 stamina. I'm actually not a fan of this skill just because you're an attacker, so there's no point in just giving an enemy stamina leak. If this would have been 100% stamina drain or something crazy like that, I would have been a bigger fan of it. Alright, Fast as a Shark. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies vulnerable to all enemies. Vulnerable basically just increases the damage output by 50%, so it's a negative effect. It's like damage increase, but a negative version. We have Punch of the Shark King, deals heavy magic damage to one enemy, applies vulnerable and shock to one enemy. And then there is talk of shock potentially doing something greater. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I'll just hint at that. So we'll see what happens with shock in the future. And then we have another water-based attack, Blade in the Fog, which applies double damage in space-time to itself, requires cooldown. So space-time basically makes it so the enemy can't receive attacks. It's not evasion. I wish it was evasion. Evasion blocks positive blocks effects as well, whereas space-time doesn't. So the thing is, if the enemy was to do AoE stun and you have space-time, you won't take damage, but you can still potentially get stunned. So I'm not the biggest fan of it. So looking through the skills, I've mentioned this before, I feel like skills, unfortunately, are kind of lackluster. And yes, he has Anticipation, and yes, that's awesome, but the skill set just isn't there. So I see this monster becoming popular in the beginning because he can counter the previous mythics like Nor, and he can counter Nightingale and Ra. But I don't see this monster being that meta later on once more Cosmics are out. But for now, we will run our single curse skill. We will run, yeah, I don't even know what to run. I think Punch of the Shark King, we'll run that. Because realistically, I'm like, okay, if this monster gets a turn, and what can he do? Well, you can shock the enemy Nord, the extra turner, and prevent them from using their extra turn skills, which kind of defeats the purpose of having Anticipation. So, yeah, you always have to ask yourself, what can this monster do? Yeah, like, I think of Blaz. Blaz can trade disable, give himself Anticipation, and it's like, but then what? What does he do? And it's not much. So the single curse definitely is powerful. The Punch of the Shark King is the vulnerable in shock, so we're going to run it. I think the AoE vulnerable for sure as well. And then I think we're going to run Blade in the Fog. We're going to run Blade in the Fog. I feel like there's arguments for instead of running Fast as a Shark, it might be better to run Strike of the Iron King just to always have a stamina regen. If this would have been an ally skill, that would have been better. But yeah, looking at the skills, man, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do love that he has anticipation, but overall, I'm not a big fan of the monster, if I'm being honest. With that being said, relics, let's see. After being damaged by a skill, removes 300 points of stamina from the attacker. After being damaged by a skill of Warrior's Life, so this can help you stay alive even longer. I mean, you're already pretty tanky. After damaging with a skill of target stamina is above 75. Alright, this one I like. Considering you can potentially activate your anticipation, you can single target, and then AoE, and that way you're always recovering stamina and draining stamina. So I think we're going to go with that. And for the sword, I mean, whatever you have. If you have Laser Beam Sword, that's powerful. I have Cane Sword, so this helps me heal. So we'll go with that. And for him, I am thinking 2 strength and a speed. You could also do 2 strength and a team speed. Now, for right now, I'm actually going to give him Rainbow. And the reason I'm giving him Rainbow is because he's level 100. Now, you're like, Armor, that's not Rainbow. Well, yeah, but I don't have the level 7 strength rune, so or the level 7 life rune, so let me find it real quick. Change, and who has a life rune that I could borrow? That is team. They're all team life runes. I need individual life rune. I know someone has it. Alright, Baroness, we'll borrow your life runes for now. Alright, so let me swap that out for anything else. And let's do this. So we're going to put Hardy. He's going to be the main monster. Hardy is a magic monster. Yeah, we're countering Raw. Alright, and yeah, the only reason we're rainbowing, once again, is because he is taking on... I'm in a high league, so he's going to take on some strong opponents. You can always rainbow an anticipation monster if that's the case. You could also, to be honest, since he relies on anticipation, you can go like 2 strength and a life. That works out too. The thing is, like, again, because you can't battle your opponents, or because you don't know who your opponents are, you don't really know when you're going to fight the Nor base. But I feel like Nor is popular enough to where you are going to run into her quite often. So we'll do this for now. We'll make Armor a tank, and skills are fine as a tank. I think he's good to go, and we'll run my Wormlad still, and we'll see how well this plays out, if I can win any battle. I think as long as I find a Nor, I think I'll be good, assuming Nor is able to attack and I don't get trade disabled and stuff like that. Alright, let's see if I can cap Breakout real quick. So let me collect this, rank up, and Cosmics. I don't think I have enough cells to rank him up. Where is he? How much cells do I need? Can I even do Cosmic? No, so you have to take him to rank 1. After that, you can do cap breakouts. So how close am I? I'm at 60 out of 200, so no ranking up. We're going to use him completely unranked. Let's see if I can win any battles. We're just going to click on fights, and I am at 6,400 trophies, legendary 2 leagues. So let's see. There's a Vanoss, so yeah, no Nor, which is his main gimmick. So it is what it is. So I got OTK'd, and then I got dead. I'm going to go ahead and save Rossi. I don't know how much it'll help. So, almost killed. Here, let's bring him back to life. And then, Puppet Master, good thing. Alright, save Rossi. And then Claw, recharge. Let's see if I get an attack in. Aw, man. So, well, I guess I can AoE. So, let's see some damage output. So, keep in mind, I am level 100, but I do have 2 level 7 runes. So, the Blast against Vanoss is effective because of the elemental advantage. Against Miseris, who is level 140, I am dealing... Nice, I'm dealing 50k. Shark King is dealing 37k. Fast as a Shark is 24k. And Blade in the Fog, double damage and space time. You know what? We're just going to do that to keep my protection up. We're going to save Rossi to damage the Miseris and the Vanoss. He set up Evasion, which is scary. We will do Despicable, and that's a bad thing. Like, I really don't care about setup skills because you bring a positive effect removal and it's gone. Alright, so I lost my main monster, and like even him, like he was stamina drained, so then kind of becomes useless. Alright, we'll just do save Rossi. I think he's going to get OTK'd right now. So the Master, if there's any AoE, I might be in trouble. Puppet Master and Recharge. Oh, cool, okay. Okay, so nice, I get to attack. We'll save Rossi again. I think I might be able to finish this off. Alright, Fast as a Shark. Maybe not, I'm not that powerful. So I can do Fast as a Shark, vulnerable to everyone. I believe that also increases the damage output of the DOT. Yeah, so I think the DOTs are stronger. And I'm just going to recharge because I really, really, really want to finish things off with Hardy. And, oh, never mind. Alright, cool. So you didn't get to see much of him, of course, because, well, ooh, nice. Multiplayer chest tier 5. You didn't get to see much about him because he's level 100, but let's see again. It's ultimately, is there a Nor? Is there? I guess okay. Both of those monsters have an extra turn skill, so let's see if they get to utilize it. I'll probably just start off with Skill Mirror. Of course, you get evasion. I'll do Skill Mirror. Watch AOE perfect system. Of course, I'm gonna get OTK'd. That's the reality of level 100s against ranked up. Queen's Call. We'll bring him back to life. Recharge. Despicable. Get rid of that evasion so I can finally attack. Alright, I can do Fast, Punch, and Blast. We'll do Shark for the vulnerable. That way Armor Clock can actually finish him off if he's not frozen. I don't think he... No, he's still frozen. Alright, Fight. Eotron's Mask. Blessing. Oh, so many dots. Alright, Recharge. Yeah, and then Recharge. Just having to recharge. Not having, like, stamina relics is a big problem. I think I might lose Armor Claw after this. We'll see. Perfect system. Oh, no, I lost my Hardy. Alright, games. Yeah, and then another thing that you tend to see is that the AIs, sometimes if you have an anticipation monster, they won't trigger. They won't even trigger their extra turn skills. So, yeah, we haven't seen any of that, or maybe they're not even running them. But, yeah, that was a loss. Here, let's try another one. X and Fight. Yes. I'm just looking for Nors. There's Nor. Alright, so we get to see this monster in action. This is the battle I was waiting for. So Nor goes first, Endless Endurance. So again, she did not utilize her extra turn skill, which I have found happens a lot of the time. We're going to save Rossi. And we are going to go Despicable. And she has no stamina as well. Alright, we are going to go... single curse is really all I have. Like I said, like, even if this monster gets a turn in, what can you really do? I could Shock to prevent the extra turns... But, again, do I want to do that? Isn't that the main gimmick of this monster? Let me give myself double damage. And I guess it's a base time. Alright, Nor, do an extra turn skill. Next round. Nope, not an extra turn skill. We'll remember to sub. Alright, Endless Endurance. Again, not an extra turn skill. So, yes, anticipation counters. But at the same time, like, don't you wish you would actually get attacked? We're going to go Fast as a Shark. Just for that vulnerable. Crafted from sand. Alright, all these relics are triggering Death Door. Ooh. Alright, we're going to go save Rossi. Alright, there's an extra turn, finally. So, my extra turn kicked in, so of course I get to attack. Now, here's the thing. What can I do again? I could Shock if... Well, right now there's Megaton, so I can't Shock. But, even if I could Shock, that would just stop Nor from... Like, she would still hit me with one more attack. Like, I'll probably get OTK'd in this case. So, you really have to ask yourself, anticipation, how great is it? Now, again, I am level 100, so that is the most important thing to keep in mind. Because I'm level 100, I am getting OTK'd. At rank 3, it's going to be a different story. But still, if there's a dataless base, I won't be able to do anything, right? I'll have to attack dataless, and it's not like I can deny or stamina drain or anything. So that's just kind of like my issues with anticipation and cosmics. Like, I don't think right now the cosmics are anything too crazy. So to anyone that wants to like leave the game or something because cosmics are going to ruin the game, as far as this first generation that came out, I really don't think they're anything too crazy. I think you can deal with them. I think with your regular cosmics you can deal with them, and based on the kind of pulls we're getting from the tier chest, I really do think you can deal with them. So if you're not in Legendary 2 League, if you're not fighting these tough opponents and you have a level 100 Hardy, I think you can take on like 130 Mythics, possibly. It really depends on who the opponent is. We'll do one last one. And we'll see how it goes. And I'll definitely do an update. Well, I'll definitely do an updated video when Hardy is level 130 and he has higher stats. But really, that's different, right? His stats increase. He has a stamina regen at the start of the battle. That's mostly it. Alright guys, so with that being said, this has pretty much been my monster review on Hardy unranked, but again, he is in a high league, so it's not really fair to bring a level 100 into a place where he's only battling like 140s and 150s. Realistically, that's kind of like bringing a Firestar against a bunch of legendaries. So I will definitely do an updated review. I just wanted to kind of showcase this monster and kind of showcase how he counters anticipation. Overall, like I've been saying, those skills very lackluster, so I'm not the biggest fan of it. But as of right now, of all the Cosmics released, he is my favorite. So we'll have to see what future Cosmics bring for us. So if you're wondering, Armor, should I start using my Stardust to rank him up or craft or whatever? Really rank up, I don't think you can craft. Oh, I guess to cap Breakout. I would say, kind of like how when the first Mythics were released, for right now, just save your Stardust. Save your Stardust, get your monsters to rank 3 or whatever, and save your Stardust. So that being said, I'm Armor Gaming. This has been a monster review on Hardy. I will do an updated review at rank 3. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you all next time. Remember to subscribe.